Matt Johnson here with Vexilar to show you some of the differences between the FL-20 and new FL-22HD. It's a common question being asked now. A lot of people want to know, Matt, or whoever they're speaking to, what's the difference between the new FL-22 and last year's FL-20? Why would I choose one over the other? Let's go through some of those options so we can see exactly why you would want to pick the FL-22 versus the FL-20 and vice versa. In order to gain a better understanding of what's different between these two units, I would like to start by showing you what the similarities are. We all know Vexilar's come out with that flat screen option. It came out a few years ago in the FL-12 and FL-20. The FL-22 will also have that flat screen option for you. You also have the ability to go into zoom modes, both 6-foot and 12-foot bottom increments, to zoom in on those fish that you're targeting, whether it's bottom hugging perch, cruising walleyes, bluegills, catfish, whatever it might be. You have the ability to zoom in on the bottom 6 and 12 feet. Both the FL-20 and FL-22 can now go into what they call dim mode or your night mode. Now you can reduce the amount of visual brightness so that if you're fishing at night, you're not seeing the spinning dial when the day is over. You can now go down to dim your lights to where in low light conditions or at night it's easier to look at. You also have the ability to go to the bright mode, the standard mode, so during daylight, other conditions to where you want that brightness, you have the ability. Standard in both the FL-20 and FL-22HD. You also have the same different 10 levels of interference rejection. Both are the same in the 20 as it is in the 22. You also have the low power mode in less than 20 feet of water. You can switch from 400 watts to 200 watts by just flicking the switch down to that low power mode. Again, same in both the 20 and the 22. Now, the 22 and the 20 is now given the option of what they call the tri-beam now. Vexilar has now again stepped up and set the bar with what's called tri-beam technology, allowing you to have 8, 12, and 20 degree cone angles with the flip of a switch. Dual beam technology has been out, now it's tri-beam. Both 20 and 22 have that option in the tri-beam technology. Now it's time to go and revert back to some of the differences between the 20 and the 22. Now we're here with the meat and potatoes of this question. What are the differences between going with an FL-22 versus what the past item was, the FL-20? FL-22, to starters, has the bottom lock technology now. In the past, you had to go with that FL-18 to have the bottom lock. Now you can do it with the FL-22. Now you can bottom lock in bottom 6 feet. A nice feature for those of you who are looking to use your flash unit in the boat, because yes, they do not end in ice fishing. These do work in the boat and work very well. So if you're into that bottom lock technology, one of the big perks for going with the 22. Main reason guys and women and gals and kids go with this FL-22HD over the 20 is if you are a shallow water angler 99.9% of the time. Reason I say this, again, a new start, industry first, 10-foot, 20-foot, 30-foot, 40-foot, 50-foot, and 60-foot increments. Meaning, now you have the ability to have a 10-foot mode. If you're in 5, 6, 7 feet of water with this FL-22HD, you can click your 10-foot mode, allowing you to make your dial 0 to 10 feet, not 0 to 20, so you're only using half, only possibly a quarter of your readout. You're now using your entire readout in a 10-foot mode. How many times do you fish in 22, 23 feet of water and have to flick over to the 40-foot mode, only to have your screen drastically be reduced in size? Now you can go to a 30-foot mode in this FL-22, so now you can hone in on those fish easier and see more. So the biggest advantage of going to the FL-22, in my opinion, would be to use it as a shallow water tool. That does not mean that an FL-20, it can't be used as shallow water, because it does have a 20-foot mode to where if you are fishing in those depths, you can go to your zoom button and go have one side be 0 to 12 or 0 to 6 and hone in on those fish even in shallow water conditions. Just that with the 22, those are already built in. A lot of people have asked for it. Now they're getting it. Vexilar listens to its consumer, listens to its pro staff, listens to the people in the fishing industry, and they have now created a product for those of you who really excel as shallow water anglers, oftentimes myself included. So FL-22, big difference between FL-20, shallow water mode, 10 foot, 20 foot, 30 foot, up by 10 foot increments to 60 feet allowing you to be the ultimate shallow water angler. Main differences between FL-20 and FL-22. Hopefully this helps you make a decision on what you want to do when you're going to look for an FL series purchase this season. 22 and 20. Great products by Vexilar.